of discussion about various types of structure, what might be used, what should be used, what's cheaper, what's not cheaper. One of the things that comes out of all of the discussions and the charrettes that we've had throughout this process is what's important to each group. How do we use the space? How much does it cost? Who will build it? When will it be built? How quickly can it be built? All of those things go into making those choices. I know that in this room there are probably a varied group as to how everybody sees what the most important item is here. Should it be sustainable? Should it be built by local trades? Should it be something that is inexpensive? Should it be durable? All of those questions. This is one element that goes into looking at the building. Okay, and what we've done is we've taken a look at 4 different wall types, not roof types, not foundations, not millwork, not any number of 20 million other components that go into a package of making up the building. But we take a look at the various wall types. One of the things that you have to understand is that when you see the floor plans, you can take a look and notice how much of the walls in the apparatus bays are used for storage. And you can also probably go into the bays here and see how much storage is needed. One of the good things is that talking both with search and rescue and with fire, that the walls of the apparatus bays can be used for storage and should be used for storage. If we don't do that, we have to build more square footage because the building just won't be able to accommodate all the storage needs that they have. So in looking at that, there are various ways to tackle that. The 4 types that we've looked at here, one is a cross-laminated timber wall, and you can see it going up into construction. That is a product that is actually this one. There are other competing groups. It's made by a group up in Kelowna. It's layers of dimensional lumber that are laminated together to create tilt-up walls. It's extremely quick to put up. It's made from local material. It's a BC-made product, and it's very, very durable. This project that you see, all of the photographs here, I know there's been some rumors around, but all of the photographs on this board here are from projects that we ourselves have done. So we've done all of these types of buildings, and others as well. But this project that you see here is actually on Gabriel Island. That's the bays of Gabriel Island. The whole building was not built like that. The rest of the building was built with a post-disaster wood frame. There's been a lot of talk about central sandwich. We have some drawings over there. People take a look at that. The wall types that are used there are a combination of post-disaster wood frame and concrete block. It's a more expensive option, but it's also very, very durable. You paint it and you leave it. That's about it. You can hose it down. You just have to maintain it over the years with paint, and that's really about it. Okay, but it's extremely durable, but that durability comes with a cost. Looking at the pre-engineered metal building, you know, lots of great options. We did one out in Meadowwood, which is, as I don't know if anybody knows, above Dashwood. It's from the Dashwood Fire Department. The key here is to make sure that you're talking apples to apples. Okay? The pre-eng buildings have lots of good things about them, but one of the things that they need to accommodate to be equal with all of the rest of the types is to make sure that the interior face is as durable as the rest of these options might look at. So this configuration here takes a look at having a a metal stud wall inset into or adjacent to the pillowed insulation, which is what you would see in this particular version, because you need something in order to use for all those structural elements that we want, those storage elements that we want along the structural walls on the inside. The gypsum board is not very durable. We would really recommend that actually be plywood or something that could be finished nicely, and over time you just screw fix and unscrewed and replace as damage or anything else might happen during the course of the life of the building. The building is looking to be a 50-year plus building. Okay, to last you for 50 years. So we want to make sure that the choices that you spend your money on now are not going to cost you an enormous amount of money into the future on operating costs. And the last one we looked at here was the post-disaster wood frame. I would be happy to show everybody some of what that means on the drawings. Okay, post-disaster wood frame is a little bit different than a standard wood frame configuration. We have lots of built-up beams, posts, tie downs, and so on. It's a heavy-duty standard wood frame construction. Some of these can be handled by local trades, others not so easy. Okay, the prices that you see here are estimates done in conjunction with a cost estimator.
And they're per square foot.
Per square foot. Yeah, and it only looks at the building envelope wall type. Not the roof structure, not the foundations, not the doors, not the millwork, not the mechanical, not the electrical, I go on. Okay, so this sort of gives you an idea also that the box, the structural, and it's not even the roof, just the outside. The structural system of a building is 20% of your overall building project. You have so many other things to look at, making sure the flow works, the finishes are okay, not too expensive but durable, that the millwork works for everybody, that the mechanical system is efficient, that the electrical system gives you all what you need in those training rooms to really use the room properly. There's a lot that goes into that. I know we have our structural engineers here, so I don't want to say it's not important. It is very important. And you can see in some of these, we really, one of the things we'd like to do is make sure that whatever structure it is that structure is able to be the final finish. That we're able to reveal that you're not looking at finishing and putting layers and layers and layers on items that don't need those layers on it. You can put your money elsewhere or back in your pockets. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, the dollar per square foot, is that per square foot of floor area or face foot?
That's per square foot of floor area. That's how he does it. Yes. So
Okay.
they're all the same.
And
This one is floor, this one's what we want to do.
And it seems counterintuitive to build a fire hall with combustible materials. Could you comment on
Yeah,
that?
no, it's actually not. I mean, I understand exactly what you're saying, but because we need to make sure that all the walls are fire rated, well, in certain conditions, the fire rated wall is actually very easy to achieve with 1/2-inch gypsum board, 89 mil stud, and a 1/2-inch gypsum board on the other side. In my experience, other than changing the interior of what that is, you'd be doing that anyway. And actually, the Canadian Wood Council has done a brochure on doing fire halls in wood as well. So, and the code does allow us to have combustible or non-combustible materials in this particular size and building type.